What's good, everybody? I'm going to be making a Chainlink update video today. I talked about Chainlink in a video a few days ago, but I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth with Chainlink in terms of where I think it is in this cycle and if this could possibly be a good accumulation zone. So, in my video a few days ago, I talked about this bullish divergence that we had on the 4-hour as we were touching this trend line that defines this triangle that we've been forming since, we made all-time highs and then set a bottom here at $14. And I talked about how it is good that we're coming down to retest this trend line, especially after just breaking out of it not that long ago. It is good that we're holding support on it. And I talked about how this could potentially be a bottom, but basically because of this money flow right here and a few other things I was seeing, it was very possible that we end up coming a bit lower and forming some more bullish divergences and possibly getting another test off this trend line. And we did technically do that. So if you put a horizontal line right where this momentum wave clips off, you could see it actually went to the exact same level as this momentum wave back here when we made this bottom. And from my understanding, if price makes a lower low and the momentum wave goes to the exact same level, that is still technically a bullish divergence. So take that with a grain of salt. It is a very slight bullish divergence, but if you go from this momentum wave to this momentum wave, then right here you can get a definite bullish divergence, but the money flow is still pretty deep in the red. What I am kind of seeing is Link forming a long accumulation zone. So it seems like Chainlink likes to do this more than many other projects, but once it has found a bottom, it seems to just kind of want to trade in that area, put in lots of boring price action, so people put their attention elsewhere into whatever shitcoin is doing big numbers that week. So it gives people plenty of time to accumulate. And in my opinion, this may be one of those times. This may be the start of an accumulation phase leading into massive rallies for Chainlink in the future. Now I'm going to go to some higher time frames. I'm actually going to hide that. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So zoomed out, you have a much clearer picture here. You can see the triangle formation that we have here, clear breakout of it, and then a retest of the trend line. So all is looking well for Chainlink there. And if you look at Market Cipher B, you can see that the VWAP here is very close to crossing over into the positive, and the momentum wave here is very close to printing a green dot down there. Now, again, this is very slight, but if you put a horizontal line right where we are about to get a green dot here, you can see that we are just slightly below this previous momentum wave back here. So long as Link's price doesn't absolutely nuke down past these previous lows back here, we are going to get a hidden bullish divergence on the daily time frame. So that is another piece of good news for Chainlink. It is looking like we're about to get a green dot on the daily with a hidden bullish divergence, but the money flow still is not looking the best. Looks like we're about to cross back over into the negative here, at least for a little bit. Now, I want to pull up this fixed volume range indicator real quick just to show you kind of what I'm seeing with this. So this volume range indicator goes back to basically the end of December last year. So this is a year's worth of price activity for Link. And you can see that most of the trading volume took place inside of this range right here, where I put these two pink horizontal lines. And pretty much every time we broke out of this trading range, we didn't stay up there very long and we came back into this trading range. You can see if we zoom in over here, it happened twice more over here. We peaked above it there and we peaked above it there. But both times over here, we never closed a daily candle above this volume range. So to me, it is very important that we are able to build up some strength to break out of this trading area, find support on top of it, and begin a new trading range on top of it. And the way things are looking right now, with the retest of this extremely significant trend line and the bullish divergences that we're getting, I think that may be possible. Maybe it doesn't happen soon. Maybe it takes a month, maybe 2 months for us to build up enough strength to break out of this range. To me, there's no reason that Chainlink shouldn't be in the top 10 of all cryptocurrencies. If we were going off of what makes sense, then Chainlink would be one of the most valuable. And the fact that, it's just being coiled up in this area so much shows that we could get a very nice breakout once we finally are able to escape this range. And I would recommend that you guys try and use this fixed volume range indicator or something similar to it, because you could actually trade these volume area ranges. If you just put lines on some of these significant volume areas, you can see how well they are respected. You get rejections, you can find support on them. Rejections, but yeah, overall, I'd say Chainlink right now is in a accumulation area. I'd say actually Chainlink has been in an accumulation area this whole time, but specifically now that we are finding support on this trend line, I'd say it's a pretty good time to start filling your bags if you think they might be a little light. I have been taking some profits on some altcoins that have been pumping randomly recently. Algo, for instance, I took some profits from Algo on that crazy wick that we had, put it into Chainlink, because Link's kind of been lacking recently. And if I've learned anything, it's take profits when things are up and ape in when things are down. That is, if you believe in them, of course. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I will make another Chainlink update video in a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on if anything interesting happens. And we will see where we are in my next update video. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Peace out, everybody.